Hey guys, it's David here with Roastify, and I wanted to bring you a new feature update that we just released. It's a feature that a lot of you guys have requested, and it's the ability to upload third-party orders in bulk to your Roastify account and send them directly into production. So a lot of you guys with different types of stores, some of you with things like Etsy stores or TikTok stores that we don't natively support yet. This is a feature that we released that would allow you to bulk upload your orders from those platforms directly into Roastify and get them into production immediately without a whole lot of manual data entry or things like that. So without further ado, we'll hop in here. You see my dashboard on your screen, and we'll head over to the Orders tab. And this new feature here, you'll see up in the right-hand corner, there is a button called Import Orders. So we'll go ahead and click that. And so there's two things that we added to this screen. The first one is just a simple way of adding a singular order or just a couple of orders. And so you hit it and it pops out with this little modal, and you can just quick put in the information from your customers. So I'm just putting in our Roastify information. But you would just go through, you would add that all in for your customer. Maybe you're at like an event or a trade show and you have a booth and people are coming up and you're just able to put their order information directly into the Roastify system, and then you collect cash from them or whatever it is, and you can just then add a line item in, select the variant, whatever it is. If they want a 12-ounce bag in ground, maybe they bought 3 of them, and then you hit add order, and you'll see that it adds that order to this table. And then if you wanted to do more, you could add another order, and you can just continue to add them manually, as many as you like. And then you come down here to the submit orders button, and that order is now submitted to our table. So that's the first way that you can do this. It's kind of a manual way, but it's an easier manual way than maybe placing a wholesale order or doing something like that. This is just immediately kicked into our production system. And then similar to how we dropship orders, once it is fulfilled and the item has been shipped, that is when you're charged. So you're not charged when you create the order, you're charged when we fulfill the order. So the second way, if we go back to our import orders, the second way is a bulk upload feature that we added. And so you'll see here where my cursor is, there's a CSV template. It's really important that you download this template and look at this template, because the data has to be formatted in this way, in this template, for the import to work. So go ahead and download that template. And when you do so, you'll notice that it pops up like this. So there's a few different things that we want to draw your attention to. The first is the order number. And so you'll see actually we have a couple of order 01s and a couple order 02s, and that is because each of these has a unique product ID. So if somebody orders a couple of different products from your store that have different product IDs, this is how they're recorded in the CSV. So we match up the order IDs, and so it's not like we're creating a bunch of separate orders. It'll all be matched by the order ID, but each individual product ID needs an individual line. So just make sure that you understand that see, we have a different product ID here. Both of them are for order 01, and so they both need to be on separate lines. But if you have multiple of the same product, all you need to do is add quantity. So you'll notice that this product ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we have 2 of them, and it can all fit on one order line item. But this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it is a different product, so it needs its own line. So this is what the template looks like. And some of you may ask, how do I find my product ID, or how do I find my variant ID? So we'll go back to our merchant account. We'll come over to our products. We'll go to the sample product that we have here, and you'll notice that there's some information here on this page all over the place. But the important place to look is over here to the right. You will see product ID, and a little button that you can copy that product ID. So if we come back to our sheet, all you would need to do is paste that product ID in here. And then we come back to our product and we look for our variants, and we look for our variant ID, and we copy that. We come back to our sheet and we can put the variants in. And so now all you need to do is put the name, put the phone number, street address, that type of thing in there, and you would be ready to upload this to your Roastify account, and the orders would go directly, again, into production. But before we get there, I want to show you a practical use case of this, or how this might work out in the wild, specifically for those of you with Wix stores. And we know that there's a number of people who have Wix stores, so I created a test Wix store and just wanted to show people how you could use this with Wix. So you'll see I have an orders table. I've created some fake orders, and there's an export feature here in Wix. And as you go into it, you see I've only selected 12 of 52. There's some things in here that we don't need as Roastify, like all of the billing information. We don't need any of that. But actually, the 12 columns that I do have selected line up really nicely with our template file. So you'll see things like delivery address, receipt or recipient name, things like the item SKU. It does have an option for variant, but unfortunately, there's a limitation with Wix, and you can't have a separate SKU per variant. So that's a little bit of obnoxious, but I'll quick show you how to overcome that. So we'll go ahead and hit export, and that will export from our Wix store, and we get this CSV file. So you see all of the same information that we need. We need order number, we need contact email. It stores the SKU, even if it doesn't store the variant ID, it stores the SKU, which is the product ID. We have quantity, name, address, everything that we need. So the easiest way then to take this information would be to get our template and come over here and just quick copy, paste this information in. So you can just go through and do that. For the sake of time, I won't go through all of it, but I will show you the end result. So we come back to our Roastify account. We go to import orders. We go to import CSV. And then I clicked on the one that I saved. It's validating all the orders, making sure that the information that you put in matches what we need on our side. And now you see each of those orders that I exported from Wix. We had 004, 06, 07, the different names. We had different quantities based on the different things that people ordered. If we wanted to, we could come over and edit these, but I like the way they look. And so all I would need to do, and again, just to point this out, this works with 3 orders, this works with 100 orders, this works with 500 orders. So it doesn't matter how many orders you have in that CSV. If you just want to copy paste that data in and bulk upload as many as you want, it's no problem. So we just have 3 here, but you could do 50, 100, however many you need. And then you come down to submit orders, and you'll see it automatically added those 3 directly to our account. So those are now in production, and you can come in and you can see where they are, what stage they are. Once they're shipped, you can see the shipping information as they get sent out to your customer. So this is, again, a great way if you have a platform that we don't currently support, or you have a unique platform and you don't want to go through using custom tools and you don't want to use our API. This is just an easy way for you to start getting those orders in, no matter the platform you use, or even if you use kind of a manual method with direct person-to-person sales, in-person sales. This is a way that you could record those orders. So we hope this is helpful for you. We hope this is a good feature for folks. And if you ever have any questions about how to use these features, feel free to drop us a line at support@roastify.app. Thanks, guys.